Mike here today. Today we're going to talk about self-discipline and specifically self-discipline as it comes to your daily routine. Now, people always say to me, like, what do you do every day? What do I do every day? Every day has to be a routine. You cannot be living it at the whim of the day. So, what I figured today that I would do is I would talk to you about self-discipline and what I do. So what is self-discipline? Self-discipline in the terms of way I like to define it is doing the things that need to be done every single day in the to move towards the attainment of my goals, even when I don't want to do them. Every single day, life is going to throw things at you that you do not want to do. And if you don't have a why, you don't have a goal, you don't have things, dialed in, you're going to stop, you're going to quit. So you first of all, and we'll talk more about this whenever we talk about SMART goals, but you have to know exactly what you want, why you want it. What are those goals? What are you trying to master? Because there's going to be times in the day where you don't want to do it. Every day, you're not going to be able to stay motivated every single minute. So this presentation today isn't going to necessarily be on self-discipline on how to get it, but it's going to be on my routine that I do every single morning. I've been doing this for a couple years, and this kind of sets my day up for everything else that I need. First thing in the daily routine, getting up at 5 a.m. I actually get up earlier than 5 o'clock every day. I try to get up between like 4 and 4:30. Just depends on what time I go to bed at night. But the mornings are where I thrive the most. And if you don't thrive the most in the morning and you're a night person, if you need to get up a little bit earlier or a little bit later, that's up to you. But I believe that getting up early and getting the necessities done in your life will help you build the discipline to be able to succeed in everything else. So you have to set a time. No matter what it is, if last night, if I went to bed at 11, I still get up at 5. If I go to bed at 9, I get up at 5. If I go to bed at 2, I get up at 5. And if I have to take a nap during the day or whatever, that's what you have to do to be able to recover. But I make sure that I get up at 5 o'clock, at least by that time, every single morning. And once I get up, the first thing I do is hygiene. I go to the bathroom. Obviously, I use the bathroom, I shower, and I shave and do all those things in the morning time first thing. When I go into the bathroom, I always grab my phone when I go in and I fill my head for about 45 minutes is what it usually takes me the whole entire time. I fill my head the entire time with motivational videos. Pick something out. If it's motivational videos, music, the last thing you want to do is get involved in any type of news, reading emails, anything negative. Stay completely away from that stuff during the day. Don't check Facebook. Don't check any of the Instagram. Don't do any of that kind of stuff. Look for some motivational videos to listen to. There's so many out there. I don't want to give you any specifics right now, but look for something that is going to motivate you, that is positive to go in your day. Second one, as soon as I'm done with my shower after I get dressed, I go out and I sit in a chair and I sit there for at least 20 minutes. And I'm not necessarily motivating or meditating, but I'm sitting there and contemplating the day, thinking about the things that I have to do. What are my things that are non-negotiable that I have to do today to be able to, be successful? Trust me, half the time I sit down right there, I'm tired, I have a headache, I don't want to do it. I'm thinking, but that's just life. That's the way things are. You can either sit there and not do things and be a loser, or be able to work hard, think about it, and actually get it done during the day. Journal. So after I do that, I go upstairs, I take my journal that I have every single day right here, and I sit down and I have a topic for the day. I either write my goals on front and back of a page. It's got about 40 lines. Write my goals, write my values. We'll get into deeper into that, into what I do. But if you notice my shirt, I love global warming. It's about 5 degrees outside right now in Western Pennsylvania. I hate the cold. But after that, hydrate. I make sure that I drink at least a half a gallon of water every single morning while I'm doing my journaling, and another half a gallon after lunch in the evening. So I get my 1 gallon of water in every single day. Physical challenge. This is where the part of the discipline comes in. All that stuff right there seems to be easy, but try to do that every single day and see how hard it actually is. But if you can discipline yourself to do this routine every single day, you're going to be able to discipline yourself to do lots of other things when it comes to your health, when it comes to your career, when it comes to your relationships. Those are the three main areas that we focus on here. Physical challenge, push-ups. I like to do 10 sets. This is what I'd like for you to do. Now, most of you might not be able to do more than 5 push-ups. I don't care how many you can do when you start, but you're going to do 10 sets of whatever it is. So let's say you can do 10, and you're going to do 10 sets. So you're going to do 100 push-ups every morning. And then as the time goes by, you're going to add 1 to it. So I've been doing this for over a year when I started the push-up. I do 10 sets of 100 push-ups. So every single morning, I do 1,000 push-ups while I'm doing my journal. Every single morning, non-negotiable. Have not missed a day in over a year of 1,000 push-ups in the morning. If you just do that and do nothing else for your health, physical wise, you're going to see a massive transformation just by doing that. Not only that, it's very painful, it's very difficult. And if you, like I said, if you can get past that, and like the little saying right here says, suffer the pain of discipline or suffer the pain of regret. Do you want to have the pain of doing the push-ups and being in shape? Or do you want to have the pain of taking your shirt off at the beach and being a guy and having your man boobs hanging down? But here it is. We talked about choices. That is your choice. Nobody else's. You make that decision. When it's time to get down on that floor and do those push-ups, you make the choice. Nobody is going to be there to hold your hand to make you do it. You have to be accountable for yourself. This discipline is like a muscle. It's going to hurt at first to do it, and you're not going to want to do it. But the more that you do it, the easier and easier it's going to get. So make sure at the top of your page in your journal, you put down little check marks at the top. I number 1 to 10. Then as I do my first set, mark it off, mark it off. And I do not leave the site of my journaling and my drinking of water until that is all complete, every one of those. 2 miles. I get on the treadmill or walk outside. My wife and I walk at least 2 to 5 miles every single day, another non-negotiable. I don't care if it's snowing outside. Now, people are going to say, if it's snowing outside, use your treadmill. Dr. Mike, I don't have a treadmill. Well, boo freaking who. So here's what you do. You go and you take a tape measure and you measure 50 feet off in your house. Okay? And then you walk it back. So you make a mark and a mark. And then you walk that 106 times to do your 2 miles. It's going to take you 45 minutes to an hour, depending on how fast. But as you're walking, get some reading material. Read your book. Read something every single day. So there is absolutely no reason for you not to do it. I just got done. I've been doing that the last 2 days because it's been so cold. I didn't want to use my treadmill because I wanted to see if there was something else I could do to stop people from giving me excuses. There is absolutely no excuse for not doing your 2 miles. I just did it right now. I marked that time off here in my basement, and it's in a zigzaggy loop. It's not perfect. Some people might have circles in their house, but I did it in my basement, did my 106 laps, got my 2 miles in. I'm still alive. Working out. I do this 5 days a week, and now I'm over 50 now. So it's not something I used to be able to get underneath the big weights and stuff. My joints and stuff hurt. I do dumbbell workouts every single day. And if you go online and you just type in dumbbell workouts, there's lots of 10, 15-minute workouts. You can get this done like that. So there's no excuse. And you can do it with light weights. Go repetition, 20 minutes or 20 pounds in a 10 to 15-minute workout. And that's all you do daily. One day you do arms, one day you do shoulders, one day you do back, one day you do chest, one day you do legs. You're done for the week. That's it. And if you're younger and you want to build from that, build from that. But start this daily discipline every single day. Also, you want to incorporate what you eat. Every morning, this is just me, I eat 4 eggs. Every single morning. That's my breakfast. 4 eggs when I get up. So when I get up in the morning, I usually get up about 4. I do my shit, shower, and shave. And while I'm doing that, I have my phone in there. I'm listening to my motivation. After that, I get dressed. I sit in my chair. I meditate or contemplate for the day. I get my journal. I write my goals down. I write down the things I'm going, not necessarily the things I'm going to do, but my goals and my values. And I repetition those over and over. I hydrate. I drink my half a gallon in the morning, half a gallon in the afternoon. My push-ups. I do 10 sets of 100, get my 1,000 in. I walk my 2 miles. Typically during the year, since I teach, I put my treadmill there and I put my computer there and I grade and stuff while I'm walking. Or if it's in the summer, we're at the lake, I walk outside. I love walking outside. And if we do go outside, it's not just 2 miles, it's typically 3 to 5 miles when we go outside. And I do my workout every single day and I eat good. And I'm not telling you to go crazy. I'm not telling you to do anything else. Incorporate this self-discipline daily routine starting tomorrow morning and try it for 90 days and see what happens. Okay? This is nothing crazy, nothing I don't care if you are 16 years old or you're 60 years old. If you incorporate this routine and you have something daily and you stick with it, you are going to see massive results in your health, in your career, and in your relationships. It'll go into different areas because you're going to feel better about yourself. You're going to feel more in control. You're going to feel more confidence. That discipline is going to make you just feel better. So with that, just remember, as I always say, there's only so many tomorrows. So go out there and make it happen. Take care, guys.